Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Edey. Thompson is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fudge in at the 2 guard. Now here's Maxey. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Started now by Jackson. Takes a 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
No, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Maxey kicks to Barnes. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Put in. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
The first free throw is good. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. He takes it in, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Shot to stop the run. Here's Barnes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Edey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Barnes. 11-point game his last outing over Siakam. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Siakam passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Maxey. 17 points in his last outing. Fires the three. Siakam pulls it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer on the way. And the Thunder another three.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
Barnes against Siakam. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Siakam. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Thunder with the rebound.
Boy. I'm surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maxey. The Thunder with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Jackson setting the pick here for Maxey. Good on the shot.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Edwards inside. He's got 5. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Fudge. To the inside. Here's Heaney. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Podziemski with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. From past the arc. Here's Fudge. And off the fryer, and in it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Barford. Podziemski grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Fudge. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Mavericks leading by 8. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 7. Barford got it from 16 feet. He's got 5.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Here's Podziemski. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Fudge. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Derek Jones comes in for Pascal Siakam. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plan.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Thunder making the shot. Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Murray. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah. Up top, Podziemski. Defended by Caruso. It's Jones on the wing. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards, making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Capella with a screen on Caruso. Fudge, again the Mavericks score.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Outside Edwards. There's the screen. Just 3 on the clock, and Edwards with the stuff.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field zone. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Barnes out there with Murray. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Mercer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Neesmith. Barnes outside. Murray surveying the D for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Fudge. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Fudge. Neesmith covering. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all. Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys, 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly a ton of growth left.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Fudge. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The three from Barnes. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Jones. Thompson with it. Covered by Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up the baseline. Fudge's shot is good. Fudge has got 11 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Lets it go from the wing. Barnes can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 7. Jones finds Capella. And stolen by Caruso. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Number 17. Carlo, number 17.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Count the basket. 5 points in the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Dallas making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in, and that one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Here's Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dallas leading by 5. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 23. Capella with a screen on Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander traps in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Barnes outside. Going inside, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Under trailing by 6. A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Capella. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pajemski finds Capella. Dallas moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Takes it inside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Pajemski. Capella with it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Now Neesmith. Here's Jackson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort. Love the energy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
For Dallas, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw good from Thompson. Greg, you look at today's point guards. so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jones comes in for Jackson. And it's Edwards in for Scotty Barnes. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Maxey's checked in for Alex Caruso. And then for Dallas, Edey comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Williams in for Thompson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Edwards slashing inside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Pajemski. Clock at 6. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 10 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
That bucket in no time at all.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Pajemski, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Edey. Thunder with the rebound. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Over in the corner, Edwards. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Under trailing by 6. Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Maxey kicks to Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So a moment now to see the story for Pascal Siakam. The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Fudge is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks leading by 5. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. For Dallas, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You take a look at Thompson. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Murray's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 4. Bounce pass Maxey. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Wide open. And there's another one for the Thunder.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Fudge. 12 points for him. That's short off the rim. Maxey looking it over. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Maxey's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
And their fans should be excited to see Conley coming in. He's a guy that can bind the team together, control the pace, make sure everyone stays involved.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shea Gilgeous Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game. Game that's been fairly even so far. And Bart. Has got the ball here for the Thunder. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. On the floor for Dallas, Siakam is out there with Edey. And it's time. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fudge in at the shooting guard. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Yep, it counts.
The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 0, Aaron Holiday.
Here's Barnes. Good D by Siakam. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Holiday. Thompson outside. To the paint. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one. Pulls up on the wing, and that's good off the glass that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Fudge. Edwards defending. Pass to Fudge. 6 to shoot. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Lobbed up there for Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
Thompson against Maxey. Here's Fudge. 14 points for him. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Maxey finds Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Siakam outside. Here's Fudge. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey passes to Edwards, and they take the lead. Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Siakam outside. Pass to Fudge. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Swiped it away. Here's Fudge. He's got 16. Shot clock at 5. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jackson finds Edwards. Inside, Barford, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Siakam.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Edwards. It's deflected. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Murray's checked in for the Thunder. Neesmith comes in for Edwards. And Dallas with a change here, too. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. The shot, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Maxey, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Edey, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Jackson down low, working on Thompson, and Jackson gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Fudge. Neesmith covering. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Neesmith. Oklahoma City's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. They set the pick. Barford. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Barford. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Fudge. Pass to Edey. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Mavericks 4th.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Caruso, the pass to Murray. Caruso, bounce pass. Barford, he's covered by Thompson. And the basket is good. He's got 15.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Caruso looking for an opening. Outside for Murray. Oklahoma City moving it around. Good on the triple. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. What a terrific move that was. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 43 points.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Now Caruso. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now to see the numbers for Capella. Some impressive play from him over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. Thompson misses. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Barford. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. 43 points in the game. And shot on the way. The Thunder pull it in.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Pass to Caruso. Over to the wing. Mercer. Capella covering. Makes it off the glass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Thompson outside. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Siakam is checked in for Asar Thompson. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You take a look at the Mavericks, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Oklahoma City, just way behind.
And right now for Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And there it is for him.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on the field.
Now here's Edwards. 18 points for him. With 4 seconds on the clock, And the layup is good. Edwards got 20. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Thunder. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right. Right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Keegan Murray. Edwards is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Mercer in at the 5 down low. It's the lineup in the game. Oh, the power on that through down.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander. And stolen by Caruso. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The shot by Fudge, no good.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Golden State Warriors.
In that matchup against the Bucks, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Edey with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. with the drive, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Edwards finds Murray. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Caruso. Barford covered by Siakam. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. To the wing right side. Here's Fudge. Edwards defending. Siakam outside. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. The Thunder leading by 4. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Fudge. Edwards defending. Fires the 3. Here's Heaney. Buries it down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
For 3, Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
To take the lead. Rebound by Murray.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Barnes comes in for Keegan Murray. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Fudge. And it's blocked. Stolen by Thompson. The 3 buries it from three-point range. Fudge has got 5 points now this quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Barford covered by Siakam. Good D by Siakam.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Caruso against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fudge.
Anthony Edwards has shown he can defend with the best of them. Nice contest there.
Kept alive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Second chance effort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Fudge. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Barford covered by Siakam. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 23 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot. So he'll... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Maxey's checked in for the Thunder. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. Here's Edey. Moves back up. And the rejection by Jackson. Barford. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
Here's Fudge. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over Barnes. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Barnes against Gilgeous-Alexander. For the 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
And that one's good, Barnes.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. And the rejection by Jackson.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Maxey, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Mavericks trail by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Top of the key, Siakam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. All alone.
And they struggled from three-point range here in the second half, and it's making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
Edwards' shot is good.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Fudge. Edwards defending. Pass to Fudge. Siakam outside. Dallas, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. It's good from long range. Gilgeous Alexander's got 50 points. Jackson kicks to Maxey. Back to Jackson. Pass to Edwards. On the wing. And he gets it to go. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. Siakam outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Fudge. It's all in. By Edwards. Oklahoma City's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey finds Edwards. It's rebounded by Dallas. Edey's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Gilgeous Alexander against Barnes. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. 4 on the clock. Pass to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:16 left in the fourth. Gilgeous Alexander, good.
Boy, that's just a vet move right there. Night in, night out. Gilgeous Alexander, such terrific awareness.
Maxey, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the 3. It's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Barford. Nice shot from the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Dallas. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. Siakam outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebounded by Jackson. Barford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.